Okay, so come to stand and take a wide-ish stance. So if you were kind of going to measure, you might think about like feet in line with wrist. All right, and then go ahead and take, so I like to call this goddess, but we can also call it horse stance. So soften the knees a little bit. And from here, I want you to stretch your arms up, legs straight. And then exhale, just kind of press the hands down. So inhale up, exhale, press down. Good, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. So here's a rhythm, inhale, exhale. You're just gonna really begin to wake up all those pretty oxygen hungry muscles in the body. Work on the quads, good. Last time, inhale. And then exhale, bring the hands into prayer. Vengeance. And now we're just gonna take the arms and sweep them wide. So inhale, open, and exhale back to prayer. Inhale, open, and exhale back to prayer. So we have that really kind of soft movement through the legs. Inhale, you can spread your fingers wide. Exhale, good, inhale, and exhale. Good, continuing here. Just establishing this really kind of sweet flow. Good, just a few more times. Last one, inhale and exhale. Good, pause, full breath in, full breath out. And you might note the heart is already starting to kind of pump things up. So from here, we're gonna bend the knees, interlace your hands, press the palms forward, legs straight, arms up, and open the arms. So inhale, exhale. Good, breathing in and breathing out. See if you can really make those arm circles nice and generous. Good, so it's really nice to kind of find this rhythm, to tap into this early in the morning, so that then the whole day might follow this really sweet kind of thoughtful flow. Good, just a few more. Really call a full breath in. Good, last one. Good, and then from here, hands to prayer, full breath in, full breath out. Good, so interlace your hands, sweep them up. And now we're gonna take a side bend. So I want you to side bend to the right and press fully and deeply into the left foot and begin to kind of spiral the rib cage open. So maybe you look up. We're gonna come back to neutral. Same thing other side. So we side bend to begin, and then I want you to really press into the right foot, spiral the ribs open, and maybe the gaze is up. Good, and come back to neutral. And release. Okay, roll the shoulders open and back, hands to hips. You could just heel toe the feet a little closer together until you step up to the top of the mat. So from here, full breath in, full breath out. Hands together at the heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, a half lift. Exhale, release. Strong legs, inhale. And exhale, hands together. Again, inhale. Just a half salute. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Strong legs, rise up. Hands back to the heart. Last one, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, your half lift. Fold again. Strong legs, come to stand. Good, and release. So come back into that nice wide stance. And this time, arms stretch up and open. So I'll show you from the side. So you can have the arms kind of equidistant to the body, or you can really begin to bring them back and just kind of exaggerate that heart opener, exaggerate the back bend, strong active legs, right to your capacity. Good, so last full breath in, full breath out. Good, and then come back to neutral. And I want you to just pivot the left toes. So keep the back foot where it is. So we're in triangle pose. Now, tip down. So left hand, let the palm face up, right arm overhead. And then we reverse the triangle, palm faces up here. So we don't have that hand to lean on the thigh. It requires us to work a little bit more through the torso. So we're just kind of, again, finding that really sweet flow side to side. Just waking up the side body. Last time. Good, and come to neutral. So bend the knee, find yourself in a warrior two. And then from here, I want you to interlace your hands. So I'm shifting my weight to the left, to the right, interlace your hands, bend the right knee, come forward into like a little skandasana. Arms up, legs straight. Good, skandasana, other side. Good, inhale. Exhale. Good, inhale. Exhale. Good, so taking up a lot of space in this practice this morning. You might not come down as far, right, as you might normally do, just because we're simply still waking things up. Good, one more time to the left. And we'll end on the right. Good, come back up. Release, and we'll come into our triangle. So this time right foot is forward, right palm faces up. Left arm overhead. So with the palm facing up, what that does is sometimes we don't even realize how much we rely on the hand and its position on the leg versus using the abdominals, right? So we're waking up the side body, but we're also calling upon the obliques here. Good. Just finding your flow. Good, last time reversing, coming through. Good, and then find your warrior two. Good, from here, full breath in. Exhale, hands frame your front foot. Find yourself in downward facing dog. We're gonna stay with those really nice large movements, incorporating most of the body. So heels lift, knees are soft. Look forward, step your right foot forward. Rise up into your crescent lunge. And then I want you to bend your elbows and find like the cactus arms. So we're gonna inhale, pull. My surface here isn't flat. Pull the arms back. And exhale, press forward. So rounding the upper back like cat. Inhale, pull the arms back, open the chest. And exhale, press forward. Good, inhale, pull open. And exhale, press. Good, twice more, inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Good, hook your thumbs. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands down, downward facing dog. Good, inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Roll the shoulders open. Take your feet wide. Take your hands wide. And inhale, lift up into a really wide cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, nice wide cobra. Exhale, lower. Again, inhale. And exhale. Good, twice more, full breath. Good, last inhale. Come all the way down. Plank to downward facing dog. And then we'll continue that. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog, using the abdominals. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Last time, inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Good. Left foot steps forward. Get an active participation of the feet to ground you. Come up. And then make your goalpost arms. Good. So inhale. It's like the arms go back and the chest goes forward. And exhale, press everything away. Good. Inhale, open up. Exhale, press away from the shoulder blades to the palms. Inhale. And exhale. Good. I just found that exhale was through the mouth. So whatever works for you, your effort will kind of sometimes match the breath. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Hook your thumbs, reach the arms up, breathe in. And exhale, hands down. Down dog, go ahead and take your left hand outside the right ankle. Now, when we began, we were standing in a wide position and we were side bending, kind of rotating the ribs. I want you to press into the left foot, right hand, and begin to rotate the ribs open. Good. Release the left hand down. Right hand comes through. We'll rotate the ribs open. Good. And release. Now, a little bit of a combo. We'll inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Left hand outside right ankle. Good. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Right hand outside a left ankle. Good. Inhale, plank. Exhale, left hand, right leg. Inhale. Exhale, right hand, left leg. Good. Again, inhale, plank. Exhale. Inhale, plank. Exhale. Good. One more time each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. And exhale. Good. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Roll everything open. Spread the legs wide. Find your high and wide cobra. And just pause. So there's going to be a little bit of movement here just because you're breathing. Good. So inhale. Maybe the exhale, you just soften the elbows a little bit. Good. Again, inhale. Exhale. Last breath, inhale. Exhale, lower. Find yourself back in down dog. And then step your right foot forward. Wheel your left toes back and just soften the knees. So we're not dropping the knee to the mat. We're going to let it hover. So if you need to have hands on blocks, if you have them, and if you need to drop the knee, fine, drop it. What we're looking for is length through the quad, but then also the feeling of lifting through the chest. So because we're holding and hovering, it requires just a little bit more action. I feel my muscles shaking a little bit. Good. Last breath. And then lift your hips, step it back to down dog. Same thing. Left foot comes forward. And go ahead and drop that right knee to a hover. You can stay on finger pads. If you need more elevation, hands to block. If you can keep the hover, please do. Keeping the spine long. Good. Last breath. This time we're going to step it forward. So lift the back leg, bend your back knee just a bit, press off, come forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Strong legs. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, Uttanasana, folding forward. Inhale, active legs, long spine for your half lift. Soften the knees, step your left leg back. Rise up, crescent. Full breath in. Good. Exhale, left hand to the floor, right arm stays lifted. Rotate the rib cage open. Good. Full breath here. Then as you exhale, both hands down. We're stretching the front leg straight. So I'm going to hop my back foot in just a bit. Stretch your front leg straight and do a triangle forward bend. Good, full breath here. Full breath out. We're gonna use a little momentum. Put some bend in your front knee, shift your weight forward, come into a standing split. Let the crown of the head drop down. Good, bend that left knee, put the foot on the floor. Uttanasana. Inhale, a half lift. Exhale, fold. Strong legs come up. Hands at the heart. Good, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale your half lift. Good, step your right leg back. Get your firm foundation and rise. Crescent lunge. Good, full breath. Exhale, right hand down, left arm stays lifted and we revolve. Good, keep the back leg engaged. And now both hands down. Maybe hop your back foot in just a bit. Stretch your front leg straight. Triangle forward fold. Good, really activate and engage through that front thigh. Good, soften your front knee a little bit. There's some momentum. I want you to neutralize your hips. Come forward. Standing split with nice neutral hips. Let the crown of the head drop down. Good, bend deeply into the right leg. Place the foot down next to the left. Inhale, a half lift. Exhale, fold. Strong legs come all the way up. And hands together. Okay, we'll repeat that and we'll move just a little bit quicker. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, a half lift. Exhale, left leg back, high lunge, full breath. Good, left hand down, right arm up, take your twist. Both hands to the floor, hop your back foot in just a bit to stretch your front leg straight. Good, re-bend the front leg. Shift your weight forward, left leg lift, standing split. Left foot down, inhale, a half lift. Exhale, fold. Strong legs come up. Keep the glutes and the hamstrings engaged. Exhale, prayer. Again, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale your half lift. Exhale, right leg back. Finding your crescent lunge, stretch your arms up. Right hand down, left arm stays lifted. Both hands to the floor, hop your back foot in just a bit. Front leg stretches straight. Soften the front knee, there's some momentum here. Shift forward, find your standing split. Exhale, right foot right next to the left. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Good, we're gonna stay here, soften your knees. Sweep your hands behind, interlace, and come into Uttanasana with this variation of the arms. Good, keep your right leg straight, bend your left knee. I want you to lift your torso up and open up and revolve the rib cage. Dive deeper into the IT band. Good, revolve back, bend your right knee, stretch your left leg straight, and open up. Release. Both hands to the floor. Inhale, a half lift. Good. Exhale, fold. Strong legs come all the way up. Keep the hamstrings and glutes active, even the quads. Good. And release. Good. We'll take a full breath. Full breath in. Full breath out. Good. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, a half lift. Exhale, soft knees, step your right leg back. So we're coming to Skandasana. So to begin, I want you to let that right knee drop. Right back to that hover. Good, full breath in. Full breath out. And then inhale, lift, pivot. I know I'm not mirroring you here. We're pivoting Skandasana, left knee bends. You can keep the hips high, hands on floor, arms straight, or take your forearm down, grab the ankle, and stretch the left arm up. Good, full breath in, full breath out. Good, release. Pause for a moment in Skandasana. Now pivot, so we're back into that low lunge. Okay, from here, we're coming into warrior three, and we're gonna sweep the hands back. So take a nice big full breath in. Exhale, shift your weight forward. Ooh, I had to tap my toes down. Sweep, sweep the right leg back as you sweep the arms back. Good, full breath here. And then slowly use the abdominals, use that front thigh. Come to stand, arms up, leg up. Good, last breath. We'll sweep it back. Sweep it all the way back, right where we began. Coming back, sometimes it's called Degasana. Good, now, bend deeply into the left leg. Step that right leg back. And instead of circling just the right arm, we're gonna come into warrior two and circle both arms. So I wanted to begin to hook my thumbs, but that doesn't really work well, so I'm just gonna keep my arms shoulder distance, and we're just circling here. It's almost like we're kind of washing away whatever stress that beginning of the sequence might have caused. Good. Last time, nice big generous circle. Good, and then keep both arms out in your traditional variation of warrior two. Palms face forward. I'm gonna show you from the side. I'm just kind of opening up and bringing back. So open the arms back behind the body and come back to neutral. So it's just this really sweet, like flapping of the wings. Good, keeping that really classic warrior two position with the legs. Good, last time open. And this time hands in prayer, full breath. Good, exhale, hands straighten your front foot, back foot pivots, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Good, exhale, lower all the way down. Let's take a classic form of cobra and find your downward facing dog. Good, full breath in and full breath out. Heels lift, knees are soft. Step your right foot forward and soften the left knee down to a hover. Good. I'll just pause for a moment so you'll see the way I have myself situated here. You're going to see this from behind. Good, full breath in. And then lift up. We're going to pivot. The right knee stays bent. We come to Skandasana. Left forearm to the floor. It clasps the ankle. Hand clasps the ankle. Right arm is up. Good, any variation here. Both hands down. We'll pivot back. Come back to your low lunge. And then we prep for warrior three or Degasana. So begin to lift the leg. I hopped my back foot in a little bit. I've got a lot of weight here. I'm shifting forward, using the weight, but using the abdominals. Tadasana spine. Open up through the collarbones. Good, last breath. And then just begin to lift the torso and reach the leg up, arms up. Good, full breath here. And with awareness, we'll sweep it back. Good. Last breath. Soften your standing leg, sweep that left leg back. We're coming into warrior two, and we're just circling the arms. Let this feel really good here. Good, last time circling. Classic warrior two arms, palm face forward. We'll inhale, press the arms away, and exhale, let them return right to neutral. Inhale, exhale. Good, little kind of flapping of the wings. Good, last one. And exhale, hands into prayer. Good, pivot. All 10 toes are forward. From here, the right leg is down. And we're coming into half moon. So have like knee over ankle for a nice support system structurally. Shift your weight forward. You can use both hands on the floor as you start to open up that left hip. Head and neck neutral. Always the option to stretch your left arm up. And then there's the option to find Chapasana, so bend deep into the right leg. Left hand finds top of foot, so we open up here. Good, last breath. Release, neutralize. So keep that left leg lifted, and we're gonna bend the knee, and we're coming into Ardha Matsyendrasana, so we're gonna sit. I'm just scooching myself so I'm not on the pavement. So from here, right hand is a really sweet anchor, left arm is up. And as you exhale, squeeze that right inner thigh in so you can get that left arm. You can either hug the knee in or have the arm outside the leg. So from here, shoulders open, collarbones spread, rib cage rotates. That's a very familiar position for us for this class. That's such a nice way to begin, right? We begin by emptying out, by freeing, by stretching ourselves, by elongating, by filling up the body with breath, with prana, by exhaling, by releasing, by letting go. So we begin the day in a nice balanced state. Good. Last full breath in. And very specifically, full breath out to help you slightly deepen in whatever way is appropriate. Good, and come back. Okay, shift your weight, right foot down, left leg back, downward facing dog. Good, from here, inhale, plank, exhale, lower, inhale, cobra, and exhale, down dog. I want you to bend your knees a lot here. So nice, soft, bent knee, down dog. And then bend your arms. Okay, so for just a moment, a little bit of fun. So from turbo dog, knees bent, arms bent, we'll shift left arm, woo, right leg up. Come back to your start. Turbo dog, shift it forward, plank, oh mama, right arm, left leg. This is just a little intermezzo. So we move side to side. We begin the day with a little bit of a challenge. We have to think about this, and then we have to perform it physically. Good. So go ahead, make your way through to the best of your ability. One more time each side. Turbo dog, knees in, elbows bent. Plank, opposite leg and arm. Turbo dog. Bird dog, plank. Turbo dog. Plank and more. Cobra. Now you can do and face anything that the day throws at you. Downward facing dog. Good. Left foot is forward, and we're coming into half moon. So set yourself up, knee over ankle, strong structural support. Shift forward and roll the hip open. You can keep both hands down and gaze down, or you can start to work the right arm up in that classic half moon, and you can take Chapasana. Good. Breathe fully. Extend your spine as you're here. Good. Last breath. Release. Neutralize your hips. Keep that right leg lifted for just a moment. And then we'll bend deeply. I'm going to scooch myself over. Bend deeply as we lower. And come all the way down. Your left hand is a nice support. Right arm is up. Full breath. Use that left inner thigh to squeeze in. And then see where you are here. If even though a moment ago we might have kind of pumped up the output, right? Maybe the heart was racing a little bit more, maybe the breath was a little bit stronger. See now if the exhale can kind of like tune everything now to a different note. So we're much slower. The breath is elongated. Maybe even the eyes are closed. Another moment or two here. And on your next inhale, return. Shift your weight forward. Step into that left foot. Step it back down, dog. So one more moment of just beginning to work on some challenges, and then we'll come into a nice yin posture. So you can stay in plank or you can drop your knees. We'll do, to begin, chaturanga push-ups. So the arms, you can see that they're in really tight. My upper arms are hugging my ribs. Take a full breath in. Exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale. Good, so moving at a fairly quicker pace. Keep the shoulders out of the ears, only lower down so shoulder is elbow height. Good, for 3, 2, and 1. Come up, take your knees a little bit wider. Bring your forearms to the floor, like clap your hands together. Bend your elbows and shift your hips back. We'll just get into the triceps right now. Elongate from the armpit to the elbow. Good. Release. Come back. So again, you can do traditional push-ups. This time we're doing the army style. Hands are wide. My hands are wider than my mat. You can be on knees or pop up. Good. Full breath in and exhale. So use the momentum here. Follow upon your breath. Good. For 3, 2, last one. Whew. All right. This time, arms straight and with the chest drop. Keep the arms elevated, armpits hollowed like ice cream scoops. Good, and drop the weight of the chest. Good. Come back, hands to floor. Fold your mat, maybe double, triple it up. Just a moment. So we haven't done a lot of back bends to prepare, like to lead up to a deep, deep camel. So yogi's choice, you might stay right here and just feel the lifting of the heart. You can even keep your hand there. Just keep lifting the hand of the heart. Feel the stretching and elongation of the quads. If it's something that feels safe and comfortable, come on back. You can keep your head and neck nice and neutral. Let's get the breath here. Last breath. Good, lead with the heart coming forward. Release. Bring your mat back to its neutral position. We'll find downward facing dog. And then coming into pigeon pose, right side. So bring the right shin forward. Lift. Good. And lower down. Make yourself a little pillow, maybe stack fist upon fist, or maybe palms flat, forehead rest. Last full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, come back up to neutral. Tuck your back toes just for a moment. Lift the back leg, find a little hover. Good, downward facing dog. And we'll come right to the other side. Left leg is forward. Establish a nice neutral place for the hips. And slowly come on down. You choose. This time I'm doing prayer hands, letting my forehead rest on my Outstretched thumbs. Good on an inhale. Come on up. Tuck the back toes under so you're on the ball of the foot. Lift. Do the action, the leg, the knees hovering. Lift and lengthen the spine. And then release. So we're just going to shift our weight to the left. Bring that right leg around. From here, both legs are straight. I'm wiggling my hips, just kind of moving some of that flesh away. Arms are straight up, full breath. Exhale, forward fold. Good, inhale, lift and lengthen. And then take the hands behind you, fingertips point in. You can bend your knees for a reverse tabletop, or feet flexed, press into the heels, lift up, and then work your toes towards the floor. Urdhva. Last breath. Good, and slowly lower. Bend your knees. And find your cross-legged seated position. Good. And then from here, to really set the tone for the day, we did a nice amount of balancing for the nervous system. So we'll continue with the breath. So alternate nostril breathing. You can use the right hand. You can do the classic index and middle finger, that mound of the thumb out, and other two, like the awu sign, except with the ring finger there in the mix, or just use middle finger, thumb. Yogi's choice. We'll take a full breath in, full breath out. Thumb blocks the right nostril, inhale through the left. Block the nostril, lift the thumb, exhale right. Inhale. Block the nostril, lift the finger, exhale left. Inhale. Block the nostril, lift the thumb, exhale right. Continuing at your pace. Tall spine, crown of head lifted. And so we're all at a different pace. You'll end this breath by breathing in through the left, out through the right, and letting the hands rest, palms face down on the legs. Letting the breath simply come back to its natural rhythm. And then we'll stay here for 10 full breaths. Slowly bring the hands together at the heart, the thumbs rest on the skin. Just receive a full breath in and out. And just rest in the knowing that this was possibly one of the most beautiful ways to begin your day, to set yourself up to move forward. Hare Om, Om Tat Sat, Om Shanti, Om Peace. Namaste.